Hey, it's me, Vicky Marie, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this crazy world we're living in. Now, I just wanted to tell you this new year, we're just into the new year of 2025, and I just wanted to tell you about a little bit of sort of instant karma that has been dealt out on New Year's Day by one of the cases we've been following. So we followed the case of Urfan Sharif, very, very sad case. We followed it right from the beginning, right to the end, when justice was found for Sarah. When his stepfather, Urfan Sharif, was given 40 years in prison. Her stepmother, Beinash was given 33 years, and her uncle, Faisal, was given 18 years in prison. Faisal for, failing to report, failing to prevent the death of a child, and Beinash and Urfan. Beinash's stepmother, Urfan, her own father, for the terrible abuse that they suffered on Sarah over years, and then that resulted in Sarah's little body giving up in the end and Sarah's death. Sarah, safe in the arms of angels now. Urfan not so safe. So Urfan is in Beinash prison, serving his 40-year sentence, and he's only just started it. In December. I just want to show this picture a bit closer up. Not that I want to show a picture of him really, but just for Sarah. Anyway, on New Year's Day, he was attacked in prison. It's a shame, isn't it? Honestly, I'm finding it really hard not to feel glad about this. The human being in me wouldn't like to see anyone suffer, but there's something about this guy. You just do what the way he made Sarah suffer. It's difficult not to want to see him suffer, isn't it? So anyway, according to the Daily Mail, he's been ambushed in prison and he's had his neck slashed with a tuna can lid in a vicious attack on New Year's Day. He's serving his sentence at His Majesty, I can't say His Majesty, sorry, at the prison in Beinash, South London. And 2 inmates pounced on him. And so just weeks into his sentence, he was left in a critical condition, but it's believed that he survived this brutal attempt on his life. So allegedly, these pair of inmates were sickened by his abuse of the 10-year-old schoolgirl who was hooded, bitten, burned, and eventually beaten to death. Just putting all those words together in the context of a 10-year-old girl, it just all feels wrong, doesn't it? During a campaign of abuse before her body was found with at least 71 injuries at the family's home in Woking, Surrey last year. And the prison service and the Metropolitan Police have confirmed that officers are investigating an assault at Beinash, but a prison spokesperson said it would be inappropriate to comment further while they investigate. And meanwhile, Scotland Yard said that officers were probing an allegation that a prisoner was assaulted at Beinash, and adding that the 43-year-old suffered non-life-threatening injuries. So reports suggested that Urfan suffered cuts to his neck and face and received medical treatment inside the prison. So I just thought I'd let you know about that. Bit of karma, bit of instant justice. I mean, obviously he's had his justice. He's in prison. He's serving a long sentence. He'll never hurt anyone again unless he hurts somebody actually himself in prison. But you know what? Urfan is a coward. He's not. He could only hurt a 10-year-old girl. He's not a person that could stick up for himself. He was whiny. He was aggressive towards women and children. But he's facing a different sort of aggression there in prison, isn't he? I just don't think he's going to see out this sentence. And, the sort of human being in me doesn't want harm to come to him. I want to see him serve out his sentence, really. But, you know, you can't, it's difficult to feel, not to feel that some justice, some extra justice has been done for Urfan Sharif, who made his daughter's life such a misery. What had she done wrong? Except not, you know, I do think, I never said right from the beginning, she hadn't done anything wrong. But it was just the fact that he was no longer able to control her mother, in my eyes. So he thought he would control her too. But I'm pretty certain that he abused the other children that are all, of course, in Pakistan. He took them to Pakistan, and, you know, whatever bruises they had, they'll have faded by now, and he's never going to be held accountable for abusing them. But I think it's pretty 99% certain that he did abuse them as well. But Sarah just seemed to get the worst of it, in my opinion, because of being Olga's daughter. And of course, Beinash treated her badly too, and Faisal turned a blind eye to it all. So I thought you'd like to know about that. I'll see you really soon in the next video. And as always, may your God go with you. Bye.